Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Today, we'll reveal reality with regards to Harry Bond's phenomenal life, his fortune, and the privileged insights behind the miserable finish of a legend. Harry Belafonte, the amazing American artist, entertainer, and social equality extremist who died on April 25, 2023, at the age of 96, abandoning a heritage that traversed a long time. At the hour of his passing, Belafonte's total assets were assessed at $30 million. He acquired overall acclaim with his 1956 collection, Calypso, which made history as the main LP by an independent craftsman to sell more than 1 million duplicates. This noteworthy achievement pushed Bondi into the spotlight, making him one of the most generously compensated dark performers during the last part of the 1950 and early 1960, notwithstanding his music vocation, which included coordinated efforts with other famous specialists. Belafonte likewise wandered into acting. These assorted undertakings not just set his place in amusement history, but also made a difference. Him keep an effective monetary profile all through his profession. Harry Belafonte conceived Harold George Belafonte Jr., born in spring 1927 in New York City, was the child of Harold Sr. and Meline, both initially from Jamaica. His initial years were spent in Jamaica, where he lived with his grandma and joined the summer school for rudimentary instruction. When Belafonte got back to New York, he proceeded with his examinations at George Washington Secondary School. His life took a significant turn during the Second Great War when he enrolled in the U.S. Naval Force, where he served for a short time frame after his military assistance. Belafonte's future appeared questionable, however. A visit to the American Negro venue acquainted him with the universe of performing expressions. It was there that he met Sidney Poitier, an individual entertainer, who might later turn into a deep-rooted companion. This experience ignited Bond's energy for acting, driving him to sign up for acting classes at the New School Emotional Studio in New York City in the late 1940s. To help his acting training, Belafonte accepted a position as a dance club vocalist active in little scenes. By 1949, his melodic ability started to get some decent forward momentum. What's more, he marked an agreement with Perch Records denoting the beginning of his recording vocation. That very year, Belafonte made his presentation at the Greenwich Town Jazz Club. The town Vanguard close by. Guitarist Millard Thomas. His profession took off, and in 1953 he endorsed with R.C. of Victor, a name he would stay with for the following 20 years. The pivotal occasion of Bella's music profession came in 1956, with the arrival of his collection Calypso. The collection was a weighty achievement, turning into the main LP in history to sell more than 1 million duplicates inside a solitary year. Calypso included what might turn into his unique tune, Deo Banana Boat Melody, which immediately made Belafonte family name. One more hit from the collection, Jamaica Goodbye, solidified his status as a worldwide music star in spite of the fact that he turned out to be broadly known for his calypso music. Calypso 12 p.m., unique in numbers, blues and boers. Bond's joint effort with South African vocalist Miriam Makeba in 1965 denoted another high point in his vocation. Their joint collection, An Evening with Belafonte and Makeba, not just won a Grammy grant, but additionally featured both artists' obligation to civil rights with melodies tending to the battles looked under a pea parade in South Africa by the mid-1970s. Bond's melodic results started to slow in 1971. He delivered his last Calypso collection, Calypso Amusement Park, and spent the rest of the 10 years visiting globally. He got back to the spotlight in the mid-1980s as part of the USA for Africa Good Cause supergroup, close by stars like Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. The Foundation single, We Are the World, turned into a worldwide sensation, with Belafonte playing a significant role in sorting out the undertaking. In 1988, Belafonte delivered his last collection, Heaven in Gazankulu, which was both a get back to music and an assertion against the abusive apartheid system in South Africa. The collection highlighted strong fight melodies, proceeding with Bella's deep-rooted commitment to social activism. In spite of the declining speed of his recording vocation, he stayed a powerful figure in the realm of music and civil rights. Bond's last open execution came in 2003 at an Advantage show for the Atlanta drama. After that, he resigned from singing, yet his inheritance as a spearheading craftsman and extremist kept on developing different activities. Harry Bond's vocation reached out a long way past his melodic and extremist accomplishments with eminent endeavors into film and business in Hollywood. Bologna made his film debut in 1953, close by Dorothy Dandridge in Lady of the Hour Street. Their on-screen chemistry prompted further coordinated efforts, including the 1954 melodic Carmen Jones, coordinated by Otto Preminger, and the 1957 show Island in the Sun. A flexible entertainer, Bologna took on different jobs from the noir thrill ride Chances Against Tomorrow in 1959, which he likewise delivered to the sci-fi film The World, The Tissue, and Satan. In the wake of venturing ceaselessly from the entertainment world during the 1960s, he returned in the 1970s to star close by Sidney Poitier in Buck and the Minister in the satire Uptown Saturday Night. His acting reach was further shown in the 1995 racial dramatization White Man's Weight Inverse. John Travolta and Robert Altman's 1996 film Kansas City is set in the Jazz Age, all the more so as of late. Belafonte showed up in Emilio Estevez's Bobby and played a social liberties pioneer in Les 2018 film Dark Landsman Beyond Diversion. Bologna had a striking undertaking in the Caribbean. He every now and again visited the island of Bonaire, where he banded together with Maurice Neame from Aruba to make an elite private local area named Bellum, a mix of their last names. The venture started development in 1966 and was administered by the Bellum Caribbean Advancement Company with Belafonte. What's more, Neame filling in as the organization's first chiefs. By 2017, Bellum had developed into a flourishing local area with a populace of 717 inhabitants. This undertaking featured Bond's enterprising soul and enduring association with the Caribbean. Next, we should investigate his home, presently Old House and Island of Steve Martin. Old House, Caribbean in 1982. Unbelievable artist and entertainer Harry Belafonte made a huge interest in land by buying a pleasant north of 3 section of land property on the dazzling Caribbean island of St. Martin. Quick forward to the mid-2000s, Belafonte left on an aggressive redesign project that would decisively change the property. His vision finished in the production of a rich 3-room principal estate supplemented by 3 very much designated condos and a stunning warmed vastness pool. This change displayed Bond's obligation to both solace and style, mirroring his status as a social symbol. The primary estate is an open and inviting home, highlighting 3 air-conditioned rooms, counting a jumbo expert suite and 2 extra sovereign-size rooms, each flaunting its own confidential washroom. Contiguous to the parlor is a completely prepared American kitchen that opens onto a liberal covered porch. This outside space is a genuine feature intended for unwinding and mingling. It incorporates a feasting region, a bar region, and a gazebo that makes an intriguing open-air family room. This plan energizes in the open air. Eating and relaxed evenings spent absorbing the warm Caribbean sun make it ideal for facilitating social events or essentially getting a charge out of the quiet climate. Notwithstanding the principal estate, the property incorporates 3 separate condos, improving its flexibility. 2 of these are 1-room lofts, while the third is a roomy 2-room loft. Every unit highlights its own confidential patio and pool, furnishing visitors with a feeling of disconnection and extravagance. This format, too, makes the way for expected rental pay, making the property an alluring choice for venture. A vital element of this home is the warmed, boundless pool, which offers dazzling perspectives on the Caribbean Ocean. It fills in as a desert spring for unwinding, permitting inhabitants and visitors to loosen up while partaking in the amazing environmental factors. The Infinity Pools plan makes a consistent association between the water and the skyline, improving the general insight of quietness that the property offers. In September 2005, following quite a while of appreciated recollections and changes, Harry Bologna chose to sell this wonderful home for $2,200,000. The deal denoted the conclusion of an important time period for this notable property, which had been a demonstration of Bond's imaginative vision and love for the Caribbean. Deserted House in Harlem, New York. Belafonte likewise possesses a neo-GRE condo in Harlem, New York. This property, situated on a calm and beautiful road, is only minutes away from the prestigious Line Memorial region and the wonderful St. Nicholas Park. In the wake of securing the condo, Belafonte embraced an insightful remodel that changed the inhabitants into a staggering living space with north of 4,000 feet. Thanks for watching this video.